Regarding any class? Okay. Okay. సో ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి అక్కడ ఫ్యూచర్ రెఫరెన్స్ కింద వస్తున్నాయి ఛానల్ ఇచ్చాను నేను మీకు సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకొని చూసుకోమని చెప్పాను మీకు ఆల్రెడీ. హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ సీయింగ్? హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ వాచింగ్? ఆల్ వాట్ దట్ నిన్న చెప్పారు కదా సార్, ఆండ్రాయిడ్ 15 కొంచెం కష్టం అండి. ఆండ్రాయిడ్ 15, 14లో మీకు వనరబిలిటీస్ కొంచెం కష్టం అటాక్ చేయాలండి వాటి మీద. 10, 11 వాటి మీద చేసేయచ్చు అండి. 10, 11, 12 వాటిలో చేసేయచ్చు. ఏం మారదండి, ఏం మారదు, కమాండ్స్ ఏం మారదు, వనరబిలిటీ కనిపించాలి మీకు. అంటే నేను వైరస్ క్రియేట్ చేయడం ఏం మారదు. ఆండ్రాయిడ్ 15కి ఏం మారదు, సేమ్ కమాండ్, ఏదైనా సేమ్ కమాండే. ఓకేనా? ఏం మారదు, నథింగ్ విల్ బి చేంజ్, సేమ్. ఎనీహా అది మాకు మొబైల్ హ్యాకింగ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మనం చూస్తాం కదా ఎలా చేస్తారని. ఓకేనా? మొబైల్ హ్యాకింగ్ వస్తుంది కదా, ఇప్పుడు మొబైల్ హ్యాకింగ్ ఎలా చేస్తారో చూస్తున్నాం. అండర్స్టూడ్? ఇంకా లాజిక్ టైమ్ బాంబ్, ఐడ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ యూ ఎస్టర్డే. లాజిక్ టైమ్ బాంబ్ మాల్వేర్లో నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను కదా. అవునండి. ఎవరైనా ఒక్కరైనా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తారా అసలు? మా ఒక్కరైనా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తారా అంటారు. సో వాట్ ఇస్ మీ లాజిక్ టైమ్ బాంబ్? Is a set of instructions in a program carries the payload that can attack on which one? Operating system, program, and network. Okay? So where it attacks? The attacks on the operating system, the program, nothing but a payload. It only goes after certain conditions are met. Okay? కొన్ని కండిషన్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఆ కండిషన్ సాటిస్ఫై అయితే లాజిక్ బాంబ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తుంది. దేని మీద రన్ చేస్తుందంటే ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ మీద కానీ ప్రోగ్రామ్ మీద నెట్వర్క్ మీద కానీ. ఓకే. అండ్ టుడేస్ క్లాస్ we're going to learn about the sniffing. What is the today's class here? What is the today's class? Today's class is the sniffing. Okay? So what is the today's class? Today's class is sniffing. So what is the today's class? Sniffing. What is that? Sniffing. So what does mean sniffing? Anyone having idea? What does mean sniffing? Generally, what does mean sniffing? What does mean sniffing? ఏందండి స్నిఫింగ్ అంటే? స్నిఫ్ అంటే ఏంటంటే, ఎస్ లిజన్ అనానిమస్లీ, జనరల్లీ స్నిఫింగ్ అంటే ఏంటంటే, స్నిఫ్ నెట్వర్క్, నాట్ రిలేటెడ్ నెట్వర్క్. స్నిఫ్ మీన్స్ లైక్ డాగ్ స్నిఫ్. వాట్ డస్ స్నిఫ్? స్నిఫ్ మీన్స్ ఇన్ తెలుగు వాసన చూడడం. ఇది వాసన పసిగట్టడం. చూడండి, వాసన పసిగట్టడం ఏమంటే స్నిఫ్ అంటే ఏంది? పసిగట్టడం. డాగ్ స్నిఫ్, పసిగట్టడం, స్నిఫ్ అంటారు. అర్థమవుతుందా? నెట్వర్క్ టెర్మినాలజీ, నాట్ ఫర్ ద నెట్వర్క్ టెర్మినాలజీ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్ దిస్ దట్. In generally, what is sniffing means? Sniffing means what? Smell. Okay? Inhale audible through the nose. Inhale audibly through the nose. Okay? That is known as sniffing. Here in today's class, we're going to learn about the sniffing. Here. So what is sniffing? See this. What is sniffing? Also known as the eavesdropping. eavesdropping. Okay, got it? In computer networking, sniffing or eavesdropping refers to act of intercepting the traffic between the intercepting and capturing the traffic as it travels across the network. The traffic will travel across the network. Network means group of computers. The traffic will flow from the across the network. We're going to capture the all traffic. It means that we'll capture the all traffic in the network. Capture the traffic. This can done by using specialized software devices or software tools or hardware tools. It is called a network sniffer or a packet sniffer. Network sniffer or a packet sniffer. Okay. So see this image. So observe this image. What the sniffing is there? There is a here victim is there. We are having a another victim is there. They are connected to switch. Don't ask what is my switch because I had explained the switch in previous classes. The networking classes I had explained you. Network is a local area network device, LAN devices, which is used to communicate. This when all devices are connected to the switch, all devices are connected to this. Here victims are connected to switch. Then the attacker sniff the traffic. Sniff means capture the traffic. Capture the traffic by using the sniffing. By using the sniffing. Okay. Here, what is sniffing? Sniffing can use it for legitimate purposes such as network troubleshooting. In general, sniffing can use it for the network troubleshooting, performance monitoring, and security analysis. If your network is there, how the servers are behaving, is there any problem there in server? Whether the server goes down, what is the bandwidth mean that whether they are running properly, any issues are there. All these issues can be monitored by the sniffing. However, so generally sniffing can use it for the network troubleshooting, performance monitoring, and security analysis. However, it can be used maliciously. Even sniffer can use it to maliciously to steal the sensitive information such as password, credit card numbers, and other confidential data that is transmitted over the network. Okay. So generally sniffing can use to capture the traffic, troubleshooting the traffic, network traffic, performance monitoring. But in generally, so hackers use the sniffing. Hackers use the sniffing to steal the passwords, credit card numbers, and other confidential data that is transmitted over the network. To carry out sniffing, an attacker may deploy to carry out sniffing. An attacker may deploy sniffer on a local area network or a target or a specific machine or a network segment using various techniques such as ERP spoofing, port scanning, and man-in-middle attacks. Man-in-middle attacks. And man-in-middle attacks. Man-in-middle attacks. How the sniffing can done? How the sniffing can done? Sniffing can done using the man-in-middle attack. With that, sniffing can done using the man-in-middle attack, man-in-middle attack, ERP spoofing, and another thing is there, ERP spoofing, and also DNS spoofing. By using this technique, he will capture the sensitive information. Capture the sensitive information. Okay. So what is my what is my man in middle attack? What is my man in middle attack? Man in middle attack. Man in middle attack. So we're going to learn about the man in middle attack in the sniffing. Okay. Here, see this. What is man in middle attack? You observe this one. You observe this one. Man in middle attack. కూర్చో ఏమైంది ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళిపోయావు పల్లె పళ్ళుకి వచ్చి ఒక నిమిషం ఉండు నేను మ్యూట్ చేస్తాను Some issue is there, audio issue is there. చూడండి నేను ప్రాక్టికల్ చేద్దామండి. విల్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ ద ప్రాక్టికల్. ఓకే, సో ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వాట్ ఈస్ మ్యాన్ ఇన్ మిడిల్ అటాక్. ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వాట్ ఈస్ మై మ్యాన్ ఇన్ మిడిల్ అటాక్. ఓకే, చూడండి అక్కడ జాగ్రత్త చూడండి. వాట్ ఈస్ మ్యాన్ ఇన్ మిడిల్ అటాక్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి షో యు ద ప్రాక్టికల్, నో నీడ్ టు వరీ. ఓకే, we're going to do the real time application also. Okay, sniff the man in middle attack. So what is the man in middle attack? See this. What is the man in middle attack? You see this. So there is a victim is there. See this. What here? They on the victim unnadu ikkada. Terminal user ikkada web application undi. Endi web application undi. Ela jarugutundante communication chuste, jaratha chuste, man in middle attack, how it happens. Set. Sure. So this is your computer. We'll do that. Practical will do it. Huh? This is your computer. In this your computer or laptop, I opened a browser. Which browser? Chrome browser or Firefox browser. Then I enter the facebook.com. Enter the URL, what? Facebook.com. When I enter the facebook.com, the request go to the server, which is hosting the web application. Facebook is what? The web application. Is that web application? So one server is there. Server is nothing but a computer. Don't be confused that what is misunderstood. Most of the people, students are get confused. What is a server? Server is nothing but a computer. But what is, suppose if you am a trainer, you are a trainee. Understood? But one thing is there, both you and me are human. Isn't it? You are both are humans. You are same. But thing is there, I have some more what extra knowledge is there. I just sharing the knowledge with you. Trainer shares the knowledge with the trainee. Understood? Both are what? Both are same. Both are humans. At the same time, server is also a computer. So what does mean computer? Server having more resources like RAM, processor, and hard disk. They're having a heavy size. So the computer which hosts the web application or website, there is one computer is there that hosts your website. Mean that hosts your website. Whenever I type the facebook.com here, the request will go to the facebook.com. Go to the facebook.com. It asks for the username and password. I enter the username and password. I enter the username and password. Got it? When I enter the username and password, the communication between you and me is possible because from a laptop to this server is communication possible. What in man in middle attack happens? In between this laptop is the victim and this server. There is another person will be there. They intercept the traffic between these two. Intercept the traffic between these two. Got it? They will intercept the traffic between these two. Okay. So whenever he enters the username and password, so he will, because in between them, this server and this laptop, we having a in between them attacker is there. So how the attacker uses sniffer. What is that? Sniffer tool. Attacker uses the sniffer tool, which do the man in middle attack. There are multiple tools are there. I will explain one by one. But use the sniffer tool. Use the sniffer tool. Whenever he enters the information, this information will be grabbed or steal by the attacker. That is called as man in middle attack. Man, he is a man in the middle, in between the this one. This is the target and this is the server, original server. He is in between them, and he will what? He will listen and everything. He will listen the traffic and he will capture the traffic in between them. It is known as the man in middle attack. It is known as the man in middle attack. Okay. So to do the man in middle attack, sorry, I have an issue there. Okay. So before doing the man in middle attack, so to do the man in middle attack, we'll use the one tool called as a Wireshark. Okay? One tool called as a what? Wireshark. Okay. Use the tool called Wireshark. Understood? Understood or not? Someone asked me a question that We can do the sniffing. Yes, we can do the sniffing. I'll show the sniffing. So what is the Wireshark? Wireshark is generally used for the troubleshooting the networking. Suppose your network is there. Suppose your office network is there. Your office having a servers, all computers, routers, switches are there. By using the Wireshark, we can capture the traffic passing between the all network. Network gunda velle anta traffic ni monitor cheyochu. Then ద్వారా Wireshark ద్వారా. Then ద్వారా అంటే ఒకవేళ ఏదైనా ఒక వెబ్సైట్ ఐ ఓపెన్ ద వెబ్సైట్ దట్ కెన్ ఆల్సో విచ్ వెబ్ ఓపెన్ ద వెబ్సైట్ తన ఐపీ అడ్రస్ మొత్తం క్యాప్చర్ చేస్తుంది విచ్ విల్ క్యాప్చర్ Wireshark. What it? So what is the Wireshark? Wireshark is a free open source packet analyzer. It is used for the network troubleshooting, analysis, and software communication protocol development and education. Originally, it is known as Ethereal, and then Ethereal, the project was renamed in the Wireshark in the May 2006. Okay, if you want to learn Wireshark, it takes 2 months at least, but we don't take that much of time. We'll generally take the Wireshark in detail, not in detail, like brief ka chadukuntam. Which one? Wireshark. So what is the Wireshark? Wireshark is a sniffing tool. What it? Wireshark is a sniffing tool. Okay, it is a sniffing tool. Okay, here what I do here in my practical, I show you that what do in the practical. Okay, I show you in the practical. You're going to do the man in middle attack. Which attack will do? Man in middle attack. Here having my laptop is there. Here having my laptop. What it? What is that? I am having my laptop here. Understood? There is a Facebook server is there. Any server which is having a website. The website or web application. Website or a web application. So this is a server. This is server is there. Okay. So this is your laptop. So I just type any website name. The website name is xyz.com. What is that? Website name is what? xyz.com. The request will go to the server. So I will place the sniffer in between them. Here I will place the sniffer. Okay? Place the sniffer. I'll place the sniffer. I will place the sniffer. Okay? So when I place the sniffer here, the traffic between this one and this one will be captured by the sniffer. That is nothing but a Wireshark. There are multiple sniffing tools are there. One of the tool is there, Wireshark. Known as what? Wireshark. Who is the Wireshark? Okay. For this one, there is a sniffer is there. You having a target server, target application server is there, and you have a browser, client browser. So here, the Wireshark can be downloaded in the Windows also. There is inbuilt in the Kali Linux. We don't need to install the Kali Linux. Kali Linux, we don't need any install to. Almost 99% tools are inbuilt. We don't need to install anything. But in the Windows, we can install. Okay. We're going to open the Wireshark. We'll download. Okay. See here. Go to the Wireshark. Click on the Wireshark. Here, which install is there? Windows 64, Windows ARM 64, Windows 64, Mac OS, this there. Which operating system you want to choose? Wireshark. Which operating system you want to choose? Because I want to install in the Windows, I select the which one? X64 installer. When you use the Kali Linux, you don't need to install. It is inbuilt. You don't need embedded Wireshark. You don't need to install any Wireshark. When Parrot also, you don't need to install the Wireshark. Here I'm going to download this Wireshark. I'm going to download the Wireshark. I'm going to install. Installation is pretty simple. Just download, select the next. It will be installed. Okay, understood? The Wireshark. Here, to know the Wireshark in detail, suppose I want to know in detail of any tool. I told you that tool followed by the cheat sheet. Tool followed by the what? Cheat sheet. Understood? Cheat sheet. Tool followed by the cheat sheet. Okay. So these are tools followed by the cheat sheet. Okay. Okay, this is a cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. See this cheat sheet. This link I sent you. Okay. Okay, I send a cheat sheet to you. Cheat sheet. Okay, what is the cheat sheet? Cheat sheet contains the all commands and how to use the any tool. Suppose you want to know the tool Nmap. To know about, I want to know everything about the Nmap. Then I type a Nmap followed by the what? Cheat sheet. Understood? Previously also I opened the Nmap cheat sheet during the scanning. Here, Wireshark cheat sheet I opened here. See this? So what is the Wireshark? Is arguably most popular and powerful tool that can use to capture, analyze, troubleshoot, and network traffic. The only downside you will face using a tool is the you need to memorize the all command because we need to use the Wireshark. We need commands. We need a command to analyze the traffic. We need to memorize the commands. To memorize the command. Here to memorize the commands, flags, and what filters and syntax. So whether you are a network administrator, suppose you are working as a network administrator, you need to maintain all network, or a security professional, or are just some curious about the, suppose you are a ethical hacker. The Wireshark is a very valuable skill. Whether you are a network administrator, whether you are a system administrator, or you are a security professional, or a hacker, the Wireshark is what? Valuable skill. Understood? Understood not? The Wireshark cheat sheet will provide the solid foundation, a reference for Wireshark to monitor and analyze your traffic. Monitor and analyze the traffic. See this. These are the columns in the Wireshark. Columns. What are the options in the Wireshark? Here I already installed the Wireshark. Okay, in the Windows. So I show in the Kali Linux also, no issue. So I just go to the Wireshark where I had installed. I opened the Wireshark here. Then ask for which interface we need to connect. Here, to know the interface, which we need to select the multiple interfaces are showing here, VMware, network adapter, Ethernet, multiple thing is there. Which thing we need to select because my computer is connected to Ethernet 0. See this, if config. Okay. Here my computer is connected to which one? Ethernet 0. So we need to select which one? Here my computer. Suppose your laptop or computer is connected to Wi-Fi. It is connected to, you show here Wi-Fi. It shows the Wi-Fi here. Select the Ethernet here. Select the Ethernet here. Okay. Now you see here, if you see this one, see this, there is options are there. You observe the options. Observe the options. One is the number. Second is the time. Third one is the source IP address. Fourth one is the destination IP address. Fifth one is the protocol, type of protocol. And the sixth one is the length of the packet and the information of the packet and all these things shown here. Got it? Suppose I open a Google. Source IP address is my IP address. Google IP address is the destination IP address. It will capture all traffic. Capture all traffic passing in a network. So in network, all computers connected to the network. It will capture the all traffic. If you do anything wrong, abnormal thing, by using the Wireshark, they will find out. Suppose you are doing the, in future I will explain DDoS attack. In future I will explain the DDoS attack, distributed denial self attack. I am doing attack from locally. Whether I am doing the attack from locally, which IP address is doing the attack, by using the Wireshark, we can easily identify the attack also. So this is the Wireshark. See this. Here this is the Wireshark. See this. These are the things: number, time, source, destination IP address, protocol, and length and information. Got it? Got it or not? Here, see this. What is my number? What is the number here? Frame number from beginning of the packet capture. Frame number Beginning of the packet capture. Here time means seconds from the first frame. From the first frame, started just capturing the first frame. From the first frame and next time, what is the time is there? What is the SRC means? Source address. Source address mean that my computer, when I open google.com, source is my IP address, my computer IP address. So destination is Google. Got it? So what is my destination? Nothing but destination IP address. So which protocol used? Which protocol used? Which IP packet used? And length of the packet. Length of the packet. Got it? Got it or not? So another thing is there. Another thing is there. We have a options. Okay. This is the toolbar. What are the toolbar contains? This toolbar contains the start. It is to capture. Use the packet to capture. When you click on this one, what happens here? Capture just. So when you click on this one, stop. Stop the current active capture. Then when you click on this one, restart. Then you click on these are the options. So suppose you want to save the packets, we can save the packet here. We want to open the packet, we can open the packet. For future, suppose I had the all traffic I had captured, the traffic will save for the future analyzation. We can use the machine learning also. Use the machine learning also, like data science tools also, we can analyze the traffic by using the machine learning also. So that is okay. See this options are there. You see these options. Observe these options. What are the options are? This is to start or capture the packet. This is to stop the packet. This is to restart the packet. These are the option settings. And this is to open the packet. And this is to save the packets. Got it? These are the options. These are the options are there. Even by using the Wireshark, we can capture the voice traffic also. Capture the. Suppose you are using the WhatsApp. Even WhatsApp. I don't show that one, okay, because that needs some tools, okay, some devices to capture the traffic. We need some other devices to capture the traffic. Even when you're doing the WhatsApp call, if you use the laptop, or we can capture the voice traffic also by using the Wireshark. Okay, got it? So these are the options are there. What are the options are there? These are the options are there. You have observed this. These are the options are there. So now here I just start here. Again start here. Then start here. See this continuous capturing the packet. If you open the Google or any website here, if you go the Wireshark here, see this. We'll open the Sakshi. See this, showing the Sakshi. Okay, understood? Even if open any website, what it? If anyone open the website, it also capture the traffic. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఏదైనా వెబ్సైట్ కానీ ఓపెన్ చేసిన ఏమవుతుంది? అది క్యాప్చర్ అవుతుంది. వెబ్సైట్ ఏదైనా పనికి వాళ్ళ వెబ్సైట్ ఉంటే పిల్లలు మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవాలా. ఏదైనా వెబ్సైట్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? ఏమవుతుందమ్మా? మీరు ఏదైనా ఓపెన్ చేస్తారు, మీరు ఒక ఐటీ కంపెనీ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు అనుకోండి. మీరు ఐటీ కంపెనీలో జాయిన్ అయితే డజన్ మీన్ దట్ ఖాళీగా ఉంది, మీరు ఏదో యూట్యూబ్ చూసుకుంటారు, సినిమా చూసుకుంటారు అంటే కుదరదు. మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నాడో వాడు చూస్తూ ఉంటాడు, వాడు తెలుస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా? స్నిఫర్ కూడా ఏంది? Wireshark is also like a tool. It is to capture the traffic. How you capture the traffic? By using the filters. By using the filters are there. Okay. How do you know the traffic? How you analyze the traffic? So by using what? Filtering command. Come on. There is a traffic is going here. Traffic is running here. I want to analyze the traffic. I want to analyze the traffic. Then how will you analyze the traffic? Which traffic which belongs to HTTP traffic, which belongs to HTTPS traffic, which belongs to DNS traffic? How will you analyze? By using the filter command. Where is their filter? Where we can enter the filter here? We are having a display filter here. An option is there, display filter here. Got it? We need to use the display filter command to analyze the traffic. Okay, got it? Here, got it? Then Wireshark filter. Particular IP I want to analyze the traffic. Particular IP I want to analyze the traffic. What is the command here? IP dot add double equals to the IP address which you want to analyze, which I want to analyze. Suppose I want to analyze here 1 minute. So what is my IP address here? 211. I want to analyze the traffic here. I just go to the this one. First, to analyze, we need to stop. To analyze, stop. I just stop here. Then in the filter, here paste. Here paste here. Here. What is the IP address here? What is the IP? 211. Okay, I want to analyze the 211. Then here option is there. Analyze. Okay. Analyze. This is the traffic related to this IP address. So this is my IP address. Okay. We show the all traffic related to the my IP address. See this. This is the traffic related to my IP address. What I had done. Okay. So which website IP addresses? Okay. Got it? I open this one. See this. This is the traffic related to the my IP address. Understood? Understood. So this is my source IP address, and I communicated with the destination IP address. Which protocol? Suppose you are downloading 100 GB. Then it will show FTP and size, length of the packet, where you can easily identify the, see this. Got it or not? Okay, understood? Okay. So there is a filters are there. By using filters, we can analyze the traffic. Okay. I want to analyze the traffic for destination IP address. Here we need to copy IP address is there. What is the command is there? IP.dest or destination IP address. Destination IP address. I want to analyze the traffic destination IP address. I want to filter the traffic for source IP address. Okay. I want to filter the traffic range between this range and this range. This is the command. These are all commands are there. I want to search the specific port number. Specific term. What is the port number here? 25. Okay, got it? I want to filter the traffic of 25. Okay. So these are the commands are there where you can go these commands and we can learn. If you want to filter the MAC address. So what is the MAC address? Is the computer physical address. Use this command. What we're going to do in this practical, here we're going to do the man-in-middle attack. Man-in-middle attack by using the Wireshark. Okay, by using the Wireshark. Here there is a website is there. I open a website. And in between we're going to do the Wireshark. We use the Wireshark. Okay, by using the Wireshark, we can capture the traffic packets. Got it? So here again go to the Wireshark and just close here and start here Okay. Now Wireshark is now freshly starting the capturing the packet. Now I go to the website. It's my Mampel website. This is the website here. I open the website here. In the sign up page, you have a username and password is there. I am entering a username and password. I'm entering the username and password. Okay. See this. I am entering the what? Username and the password. Password is, okay, I'm entering the password. I'm just entering the password as a GDC Bhimidi. Okay. This I am entering a username and password. Is entering the username and password. And I log in. Okay. When the here they will try to enter the username and password. Then go to the Wireshark here. Here stop the Wireshark. To capture the traffic here in the filter option, we can use the HTTP. So that the command here HTTP. I'll just type the HTTP and here okay analyze the packet. Okay, got it? Analyze the packet. Okay, just go to the click on here. If you see this, there are multiple things which is captured the traffic of HTTP. When we capture the HTTPS traffic also. Can traffic the HTTPS traffic also. Here, to see this, there is a login page. We are then the login page. We had intercepted the login page. We need to find out the login. They could use login. If you see this, which thing I had selected here? The post data. Okay, post data. Here post data I had selected here. I just maximize. So what is the username I entered here? What is the username I entered here? So what is the password here? GDC B. So this is username and password. Understood? So that now it captured the username, password. Mean that Wireshark could analyze the traffic. In generally, Wireshark is not used for the hacking. It is not used for the hacking. It generally used for the capturing the packet, analyzing the traffic. Uh, so the generalizing traffic. But with the help of Wireshark, we can capture the even hackers also capture the this like sensitive information. అర్థమైందా అర్థమైందా లేదా I'll go for another website. Let me try here another website. Another website here. Here another website. There is another website is there. There is online banking login is there. There is online banking login is there. We are having a username and a password is there. Here again we'll capture. We'll start from the again we'll capturing the traffic. Here I opened a website that is this website. Testfire.one. Here I have entered the username as a data pro. Is known as a data pro. Okay, as a data pro. Okay. Here enter the password. Enter the password. Password. Enter the password. Okay. So then login. Then login. So here just stop here. Red color. Stop here. Go to the filters here. Type HTTP. Type HTTP. Then click on this one. Click on this one. Okay. Let me check whether it is. Sorry. Okay. Again we'll do. Again you open the Wireshark. Select the Ethernet. Suppose if you connected to Wi-Fi, then to Wi-Fi. Okay. I opened the website. Enter the username and password as a password. Okay, I entered the password. Log in here. Then log in here. Again, I stop here. Stop here. Here I will just enter the HTTP. Enter the HTTP. Then here, click on the HTTP. Then we need to fold here. ఓకే అండి, ఇక్కడ యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఎంటర్ చేస్తే ఏం చేస్తుంది? అది వైర్ షాక్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? క్యాప్చర్ చేస్తుంది. ఏం చేస్తుంది? క్యాప్చర్ చేస్తుంది. అండర్స్టూడ్? విచ్ వన్? వైర్ షాక్. యు అండర్స్టాండ్? యు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఆర్ నాట్? ఓకే. శేషు, యు అండర్స్టాండ్? శేషు, యు అండర్స్టాండ్? మొబైల్ అయినా అవుతుందా? మీన్ దట్ మొబైల్ యూజ్ వైర్ షాక్, use Wireshark mobile. I don't know that Wireshark is there now. Check in the Google Play Store mobile Wireshark. Okay. There will be another option is there. Wireshark undakapochu. Maybe another application will be there. Generally, by using the mobile phone, we can't do the attack because mobile phone processor is very small. Is a very small, and this cannot use a mobile phone as a hacking. Better to always 99% go for the laptop only or desktop computer. So mobile not used because mobile configuration very less. They don't have that much of capacity to do that attacks. Okay, got it? So next thing we're going to do the DNS snooping. What is that? What is the attack is going to do there? What? DNS snooping. So what is the next attack is there? What is the next attack? Spoofing. Okay. Here user is there. There is a legitimate website is there. The original website. And this is a duplicate website. This is the so the first thing is there. What happens? Think that it is a banking website, HDFC Bank website. Is a HDFC Bank website. Attackers create a same replica of the HDFC website. Same replica, duplicate, same look like HDFC Bank. You'll create a original replica of the HDFC Bank website. You'll create a website. And he will host a website. This duplicate website is hosted in the rogue server. Rogue server. Here, what happens here? User sends a request. User sends a request, and the request will go to the DNS server. In generally, without attack, before attack, the DNS server will forward to the original website. Original website. Okay, original website. Here, what that this DNS spoof do? He will create a fake website. Instead of sending the traffic to the attacker, will change the DNS server. He'll spoof the DNS. Spoof the DNS server address. And whenever user will needs send the request will go to the instead of go to the original website, it go to the fake HDFC Bank website. He will change here. DNS he will change here. Here DNS will change. The user request will going to the original instead of going to the original website, to go to the fake website. And when the user open the fake website, it look like the same HDFC Bank. When he entered the username and password, he will open the fake website instead of original website. He will open the what? Fake website. Okay, so that is known as the spoofing. Spoof means pretending himself, pretending. Okay, pretending, disguise. What is the disguise or pretending? Mimic. He will create a same website. He will host this website. Instead of sending the request to the original website, you go to the duplicate website. That is called spoofing. We're going to learn the DNS spoofing. For this one, we use the Kali Linux. We use this lab. We'll go for the Kali Linux. Okay. Yeah, for this one, go for the Kali Linux. Okay. So I opened a Kali Linux here. Wait. And the target machine. We're going to do the DNS spoofing. We're going to do the what? ఏం చేద్దాం మనం స్పూఫింగ్ చేద్దాం. ఏం చేద్దాం? స్పూఫింగ్. So DNS spoofing also a type of a sniffing attack. It is also a type of a sniffing attack. If you see this image, same thing. The user will request a example.com website. The request will go to the DNS server. And the DNS server will send the request to the legitimate original website. The attacker change the records. Will change the records in the DNS server. So on the user request example.com website is go to the which one? Same website, to look like the same website he will create. HDFC Bank, same website. So the user will be redirected to the malicious website. Got it? Got it or not? That is known as what? DNS spoofing. The DNS server is going to change the record, inject the fake record. Got it? So now here I go to the Kali Linux. Any doubt? Any doubt regarding this one? This all, you need a laptop. Okay, we need a desktop computer. Without doing the laptop, without desktop, so we can't do anything. We'll do the DNS spoofing. You asked me in DNS spoofing before in class. Are you respond? Sheshu. Okay. Sheshu. You asked me previous class, like in 3-4 before 5-6 class back. You asked me spoofing. Please respond. Are you there? Sheshu, are you there? Not there? Okay. We're going to do the spoofing. Going to do the spoofing here. Yeah. See this. For this one, use the Kali Linux as attacker machine. So another machine will going to use the DNS spoofing. DNS spoofing. I just enter into the Kali Linux by typing the username and password. Username and password. Okay. Got it? For this one, first to go to the terminal, log into the terminal. Em cheyali and first thing we need to go to the terminal. First we'll know the IP address of the attacker machine. IP address of the attacker machine. Okay, first I log into the root. Sudo su. Enter the password. How will you know the IP address? Okay, to zoom control plus plus. Okay, what is how will you know IP address? If config. If config. So what is the IP address here? 192.162.0.166. 166. Okay, this is the IP address of the attacker machine. And we have a what? We have a target. We have a target. Our target is there. Okay. So now this target I opened here. Okay. జాగ్రత్త చూడండి. So this is the target computer where we do the DNS spoofing. DNS spoofing. How will you know the IP address? Go to the run, type cmd in the line Windows, type ipconfig. Type ipconfig. So the target IP address is 192.160.0.163. Got it? What is the attacker machine IP address? 192.160.0.166. First, we will create a website. Don't be like difficult. Don't feel difficult. First, we're going to create a website. How to create a website? First thing, we need to install this command. Okay. Okay. What is this command? apt install. apt install followed by the Apache 2. Apache 2 is a website. We're creating a small web server and website. How will you do that? Because we're going to redirecting the Facebook website to the fake website. When the client here see this, here the user is trying to open the Facebook, trying to open the Facebook. What it when user is trying to open the Facebook. What it and we do changes in the DNS server. Change the servers in the DNS server. Instead of that, opening this Facebook.com will redirect to the malicious source. When the user types Facebook.com, it opens the what? Malicious website. Got it? So that is known as what? DNS spoofing. DNS spoofing. For this one, that is the practical here. I have a one thing is there. This is the there. Okay. And this is the what is the IP address of the target here? One more time. IP config here. I talk about the IP config here. So this IP address is 163. I opened the Mozilla Firefox here. Let me check here. I have not done any DNS spoofing. After the DNS spoofing, when I type facebook.com, it will redirect to the fake website. Redirect to the fake website. Okay. Now it is Facebook opening. Okay, na? So you're not doing the DNS spoofing. Okay. So then what we need to do here, go to the Kali Linux. First, we need to install this service called what? Apache server. Okay, Apache is a web server. Apache is a web server. So for installation of the Apache server in the Kali Linux, first install the apt install Apache 2. Install the Apache 2. Okay. So now I'm installing the Apache service. It will install. Already found here. Here again to run the service, whether to run the Apache server. What is the command here? Service. What is that? Service Apache to start. To start the server. I started a service. So started a Apache 2 server. So Apache server is to host a website. To host a website. I am installing the Apache server in my local Kali Linux computer. Local Kali Linux computer. Okay. So now it is working. Now it is working. What are the commands I used here? What are the commands I used here? First thing is the apt install Apache 2. And second thing is the service Apache to start. And third thing is the service Apache status. These are the commands I use. Then go to this directory. Which directory? This directory. / directory. So where we need to host the website content. Website content. What is the path here? What is the path here? cd/vr/www.html. That is the path where we host the website. I create a website content. I need to put copy in the which folder? .html. Okay. So when I type here, there is already something is there, like index file is there. Where is that? Suppose I want to create an index file. I do here vi index.html. Here I just open the h1 tag. Insert h1 tag. Here, welcome to okay. కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఉంటుంది చూసుకొని చేసుకోవాలి అవన్నీ ఓకే అంత ఈజీగా ఉండవు ఏ కదా ఇట్ విల్ బి కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ దేర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ ఆప్షన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్ సో మెనీ ఆప్షన్స్ ఆర్ హియర్ ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ స్మాల్ ఇండెక్స్ పేజ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద అవుట్పుట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇండెక్స్ పేజ్ హియర్ output of the index page is the welcome to pitch website. Okay, I just created a web application hosted in the Kali Linux website. Kali Linux IP, Kali Linux server. So how to do the IP spoofing? I'll send these commands also to you. Okay, do the DNS spoofing. We use the tool called EtherCap. We use the tool called. By using the EtherCap, we'll do the DNS spoofing. Use the DNS spoofing. First, we need to find out the file. Which file? Ethernet DNS file. First, we need to find out the which file? This file. Which file? Ethernet DNS. This EtherCap tool is there. The EtherCap tool is already inbuilt with the Kali Linux. We don't need to install the EtherCap. There is already EtherCap is there. We need to find out the EtherCap DNS. EtherCap DNS. So we need to change the DNS. We need to change the DNS. To change the DNS, first we need to find out the file. Which is the file is there? This is the Ethernet DNS. Ether DNS. We need to use this command. I'll send this command to you. Okay? I can go here to Kali Linux. Paste here. Okay. So this is the file. What is the file is there? This is the file. Right. This is the location of the file. Where the DNS is resides in the which location? This location. Okay. Got it? Then we need to change this file. We need to change this file. How will you change this file? By using the editor called Nano. I had explained you during the Kali Linux command. If you not followed the Kali Linux command, you can't understand anything. I had explained during the Nano command it is the editor to change the change or create the file. I had explained that day. If you not understand or followed that day, you can't understand. I use the Nano command. It will open this one. Okay. I just copy here. I just copy here. Got it? Okay, now just copy here. And here we're going to change the DNS. Change the injector DNS. Okay. Here to change this one, just to here. See here in the sample file. See this in the sample file. I had written like this. There is a format picture. Format picture. And when the user open the Facebook, open the Facebook, you need to redirect to the which one? Kali Linux IP address. Which is the one? Kali Linux IP address. Which IP address is this one? Kali Linux IP address. This is the Kali Linux IP address. Here escape. Control X. Here, what is the Kali Linux IP address? See this. What is the Kali Linux IP address? What is the Kali Linux IP address? 192.160.0.166. So whenever the user opens the Facebook.com, what happens whenever user opens the Facebook.com, it will redirect to this Kali Linux IP address. This Kali Linux IP address, Kali Linux hosting the one fake website. Open the fake website. I just copy this IP address here. Again, go to the change this file. What is file? Nano. What is that? Nano. Sorry. What is the file here? Nano. We need to change the DNS. We need to change the DNS in the EtherCap software. Go to this one. Here one file is there under the sample. Here under the sample here. When the user opens the Facebook.com, it will redirect to the which IP? Or if you have a website, you can add the website also. Because I don't have any domain name. I have not hosted a real domain name. Instead of that, I am using here what? IP address. Okay? Got it? IP address. Okay? Understood? We need to change like this. Got it? We need to change like this. So then we have to save here Control O. To change here what? Control O. To change here Control O. Okay. Then to save here Control O. To exit here Control X. Control X. Got it? Then another thing is there. Another thing is there. You see this? If you see this, what is the command here? If you understand this command, it's generally you understand this command. I'll explain this command. We're going to use which tool? EtherCap tool to do the DNS sniffing. Here EtherCap -T -Q -I. I means interface. So I'm going to do the DNS spoofing. And these are remote IP address. What is the remote IP address? And this is the what is the router address? This is the router address. I will explain you this one. I'll explain you. 1 minute. I'll explain this command. Okay. Here, go to the chat GPT. Go to the ChatGPT. Here IP address of the target is what? 192.162.0.163. Okay. This is the target IP address. The ChatGPT is there. I just copy here, paste and here I will add the IP address of the target. What is the IP address of the target? What is the IP address of the target? Do the DNS swooping 163. We'll add the 163 here. Okay, what is that? 163. Here, please explain. Okay, what is that? Please explain this command. Okay, when I type this command, so let us break down here. This is the command. So what does mean with ethercap? Ethercap is tool to, it is a network security tool, which is the network security tool. So minus T means runs in the text mode, Minus Q means quiet mode, And minus I means in the interface. Which interface are we using? Ethernet 0. So and this is a remote IP address. What is this? This is what? The target victim machine IP address. This is the victim IP address. And this is the default gateway of the router. Whenever the user send the request, it will go to the default gateway router and through, instead of opening the Facebook, it will open the fake website. So what is the default gateway IP address here? What is the default gateway IP address here? 160.0.1. Okay, this is the command. We're going to do the what? DNS spoofing. We just copy this command. I will run in the Kali Linux. Here. Okay. Just to paste here. This is the target, and whenever the request comes to facebook.com, it will redirect to the which IP address? This one. Okay, got it? Understood? So this is the command to do the DNS spoofing. Now it is showing the DNS spoofing. Here I go to the target machine. Okay. Here I open the browser. Okay. I just type here. In the browser, I type here facebook.com. What is that? I type the facebook.com. Normal on Facebook. 1 minute. Okay. Attack has not happened. In attack, don't know what happened. 1 minute, check the output here. Here in my Kali Linux, check the output here. I'm going to do that. 168.0. 166. So why it is not redirecting? Okay. We not typed this command with done error. 1 minute. I'll do one more thing. We'll do one more thing. Okay. So one more time we'll do. Okay. Somewhere what we're missing. Here, first thing we need to do we had changed this one. We had changed this one. But we are not changed this command. We are not used this command. That's why we are not forward the traffic. I use this command to forward the traffic. Forward the traffic here. Here, paste selection, enter. Then here sudo IP table flush n. N. Paste selection. Flush n. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. The next command, we use this command. Right? We use this command. We use this command. Huh? Let me check here. This time maybe work. So now go to the target. Go to the target. Let me check here what happens. So why it is not doing? Let me wait here. Activating the DNS port plugin. Same time again. Okay, 1 minute. Because we did a mistake here. IP address we are not changing. Some maybe it is issue. Here 163. Here 163. Then doing the DNS spoofing. Check here. It's not working, brother. Maybe I don't know that what happened also. Again, it's opening Facebook. Huh? So fake website open అవ్వాలండి మనకి యాక్చువల్గా facebook.com టైప్ చేసినప్పుడు బట్ అటాక్ జరగట్లేదు. I don't know what happening here. Okay, Adelaide, it's having an issue with there. Anyhow, I'll show it tomorrow. No problem. Huh? Generally, it works. I don't know that what happens to this one. Doing that spoofing plugin also, it's working everything smoothly. But why it is not working, I don't know that. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see. Huh? So this is nothing but how to do the spoofing. How to do the spoofing. I'll send this command to all of you. Okay. Anyhow, any doubt? Any doubt regarding this one? Will do tomorrow. Huh? Okay. Okay. Tomorrow I'll see you. Huh? Tomorrow I'll see you. Okay. Tomorrow I'll see you.